You have the right to remain silent!
But officer!
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law!
But I was just trying to pee.
It's always the same thing whenever I'm in a non-metropolitan area. I have to be careful about going into the bathroom, choosing the time, choosing the place, kind of scoping out the scene to see what kind of people might be in the bathroom, how many people might be in the bathroom, who's hanging around outside the bathroom. Every time I'm in a non-metropolitan place, that's one of the things that I like to do before I go in to use the women's restroom. It's usually starts off with a stare, and I can always feel it coming. There's really nothing that I can do to prevent it. I guess I could preempt it by announcing that I'm a woman and I'm going into the women's restroom. But generally, I like to just go ahead and go in and wait and see what happens. But I'm always very aware that there's a possibility that something may happen. Somebody may say something. I'm half black, so typically, and I'm not racist or anything, but it's pretty well known that if you look at someone that's outside of your race, sometimes you don't really see the particular features. So a white person looking at me may not see my specific feminine features. They may just see a man.
Excuse me, sir? Over by the stall? Wrong bathroom. The man just down the hall!
Well, Wrong Bathroom was an inspiration for the whole band. One time Slade walked into the ladies' room and this old man followed her right in. And then we were all sitting in the van watching and we were cracking up, and then he pops out, looks at the sign on the door, looks at the other sign that says men's room, looks back at the ladies' room sign, looks really confused, and then kind of walks over to the men's room. He was sure that since Slade went in there, it had to be the men's room. Obviously, Slade was a man. He has short hair. Doesn't matter tits out to here. No, that doesn't matter, because short hair and pants means man.
The man just down the hall!
There's a man in the girls' bathroom! Get the principal, there's a man in the girls' bathroom! No, I'm serious!
Okay, well, I think the issues of, gender-neutral bathrooms and basically gender discrimination around bathrooms has been on the periphery of my awareness. We started kind of strategizing around, well, how could we make this part of the campus, the rest of the campus has all single-stall bathrooms, or the other side of Valencia Street, so they're gender-neutral already. But this side of the campus, the student access bathrooms were basically male and female, which meant that people had to cross the street in order to use the restroom.
We chose to work on bathrooms for a couple of different reasons. I think the first and most immediately important is that bathrooms are a site where trans folks and other gender variant or gender non-normative people confront an enormous amount of violence, harassment. As a result, either don't use public restrooms or wait so long trying to find a gender-neutral one that doctors have seen that trans folks develop an unusually high rate of kind of bladder-related health issues. In terms of women's safety, I think there are a couple of things that are important to look at. Does a sign on a door guarantee safety? And I think that I think that there's a danger in assuming that it does.
I'm a truck driver, so I drive all over the United States. Worst one, I think, for me was in Alabama, in the Georgia state line, when I was not allowed to use the restroom. And I ended up having to call the police in so I could actually go into the bathroom and use the restroom.
My solution To the bathroom situation, I always like the family bathrooms. They just have a big picture that says family, and the mom, the dad, babies. Anybody can go in there, nobody's gonna question you, because who knows if you're a mom, a dad, somebody's kid. I know it would make my life easier to not have to plan my bladder or think, okay, yeah, I'm at a movie, sure I'd like to get a large Coke, but if I get a large Coke, when the movie's letting out and everybody's coming out of the movie at once, I'm gonna have to use a bathroom. Or I'm gonna have to use a bathroom during the end of the movie before everybody comes out. Then I'm not gonna have to worry about somebody looking at me strange or running around looking for a family bathroom.
I've heard parents talk about having to find, particularly fathers, it seems like this is a big issue, having to find a friendly woman wherever they are to take their daughter into the bathroom. And that just seems like a whole lot of work.
One unisex bathroom. In all our 10,000-mile U.S. tours, we took one unisex bathroom. It was at a rest stop, like one of those big roadside truck stop places. And there was like, you know, McDonald's and like soft ice cream places and everything, and there's bathrooms, and there was like those machines where you could get like a stuffed animal with the claw thing, and it was great. It had everything, and it had a unisex bathroom. And Kate was like, oh my god, get the camera. I got the camera and I filmed her going into the unisex bathroom, and she was like, we were so excited no one was gonna bother us. Everybody be in there. We didn't know. No one was in there.